I'm a shotgun rider, cruise through the country, maybe pulling all-nighter. Every little body needs a Clyde decider. Come on, baby, be my shotgun.
All right, Skip, we're back here for another edition of The Scoop. Leaves are changing, fall is upon us. Transition for baseball as well.
Yep, big transition for our program. We move out of what I always call with baseball portion and heavy into our strength and conditioning, which will be a part of our episode today, because what I want to do is feature our strength and conditioning coach, Jason Robbins. And Jason does a fantastic job with our players. Comes background, he claims it's a football background, claims he's a football player from Toledo, and then we found out he's a what? He's a kicker. He's not a football player, Kyle. He's a kicker.
And it's bad enough he went to Toledo, which...
Exactly, the rocket up there. But in all kidding aside, he does a wonderful job with our program, and that's coming from me. But you know what? Let's find out what our guys think of Jason, the job that he does. And we're going to ask them to give us one word to describe Jason Robbins, and let's see what we come up with. So check this out.
Hey, here he is right here, the one and only Jason Robinson. So can you answer this on camera right now? Were you a football player or a kicker? See, even he admits kickers aren't football players. No, we're going to ask the guys. What? An athlete? Yes, you are a very good athlete. I will attest to that. A good athlete. We're going to ask the guys one word to describe you, and he's going to go around the room. So we'll see how it all turns out.
Word to describe Jason Robbins.
Jason Robbins is intense. Intense. Tough. Stern.
Disciplined.
I'd say pretty strict.
Exciting. Hard ass.
Hard ass. Gangster.
The dude.
Attractive.
First climber.
Small.
Godly.
God. Well, he describes himself as God, so I have no reason to argue with that.
All right, pictures of the week. Got a lot of pictures this week, Kyle. This is awesome. This came from our golf outing that took place last week, the old Hoosier Caddy golf outing. And check out Micah Johnson. He's doing anything he can to be closest to the pin here. And I think at the end he didn't win it anyway, but he was trying to cheat, or either that or he was studying, one of the two. But check that one out. This might be one of my favorite pictures of all time. We know Chad Martin's big. And I'll just let you look at this picture and get the chuckle yourselves here. But he's standing next to the Donato family there, and Chad. And this picture has not, it's very important for people to know, this picture has not been altered or photoshopped in any way, shape, or form. But look at the Jolly Green Giant Chad Martin next to everybody in the picture there. Classic, classic. And then another one from the golf outing. This is Coach Neal and Kurt Kinnaman with our Adidas, and Roger Rodehaver, our other assistant coach, and Dr. Mabel. They're getting ready to tee off, and it looks like a little unorthodox way of teeing off right here, but guys had a lot of fun. Here comes back to our animal kingdom again, Kyle. We got Ozzy here with Lonnie Sater and her friend Nana there. Check it out. They got the fall picture with the leaves, sporting their IU gear. I always love that. I absolutely love that. And with the passing of the seasons and moving in, it's also the passing of the one late great Ross Dickerson here with his last submission to the Skip Scoop. And I'm just going to read it because I think Ross deserves that. He says, this first shot you see here, this was fantastic. Some of our Hoosier alumni, these are more of our current players back for alumni weekend last weekend. You can see there Tyler Cox, and you look at Doug Fleener staring down there trying to look bad. Dylan Swift getting ready for a hoop game or a tennis game, not sure. Sterling Mack, Joe Festini, Wes Wilson almost in his catcher's crouch right there. Matt Carr hanging out in the back, and Blake Monar got back from the Instructional League and come to see us. Awesome photo. The Donato family with Mr. Downing there, and there is the Ross Dickerson himself. I don't know what the heck shirt that is. I guess that's where Alex plays, right? State College or something like that. Okay. I was going to say, he better not have on another institution's thing. But he just said here, and this is the last one here, Carol and I had the opportunity to wear IU gear from the depths of the Grand Canyon to the heights of the Sierra Nevadas, and from San Francisco to Boston. Every place we go, we meet IU alumni. But our favorite place is always Simbauer Field. And as you can see by that shot there, an awesome one. Thanks for all the time of our lives over the past 3 years and the opportunity to call ourselves, if only for a short time, Hoosiers. Although, Ross, you'll always be able to refer yourself as the Hoosiers. And he says, this is a cue for all those fans out there to grab the torch and send your photos in the Skip Scoop, because it sounds like this is going to be the last one from the Dickerson family.
It's a sad day here at the Scoop.
I'm broken up. I'm distraught. I won't know what to do each week. But thank you, Ross. Those were all great photos. And maybe you'll think to just send one, maybe even anonymously. We'll figure out who it is, I'm sure, if it's in the canyon or something like that.
And Skip, we may have lost Ross and his wonderful photos, but we have not lost the support and the questions. Scott from Dartown back
Moving
again.
moving on to questions of the week. Scott, would you like to see baseball have a short fall schedule like softball? Pros and cons to the idea. Yes, I would, actually. It's a great time of the year. In fact, the Big Ten's kicking around the idea of maybe creating a separate season which would include some fall baseball there. Just discussions, but I think it's a wonderful idea. It has a lot of merit, and I think it's something that we may see in the near future for college baseball. We can do it a little bit now, up to 4 games, but we choose this year we're going to do our whole 56 games second semester. But I do like the idea and would love to see that possibly in the future. And now our new stuff coming to Twitter. People are catching up with us here. A couple questions. This comes from Willie Odie, 38. Where can we get some IU baseball shirts and other things for a 12-year-old son who hopes to play baseball there someday? You know what? The best time to hit us up around that stuff is certainly the IU Varsity Shop carries some stuff, but we also around the camp. But I've got some camp stuff left over if you want to send in maybe some sizes or whatever. Willie OD 38, send it to the email, send it to the baseball email that Kyle is rolling across the screen right now. See, follow it right there, or it might even be this way. I don't know what it is. But send it there and give me the sizes. I'll send you, I'll make sure to give you the pricing on that, and you can buy some of our camp stuff. This one comes from Big Glass, coming to you straight from Yogi's again. What's your favorite in-game chew?
He said, do you like seeds, gum? Is it the umpire's ear? What's in your mouth during the game?
Honestly, I like to chew on the umpire. I don't chew at all. That's a sickening, disgusting habit. Plus, it's against the NCAA rules. I don't really do the seeds and stuff. I chew a little bit of gum if it's there. I like toothpicks, but I love to chew on the umpires. So that's my favorite in-game chew. Thanks again for your questions. We'll catch you next week on Skip Scoop. See ya.